Hello there, and welcome to this reading. Today I am going to be asking for messages for Divine Feminines. Anyone who identifies with Divine Feminine. And as always, you don't need to be a woman to be Divine Feminine. Everything is energy. Okay. Put this out. So today we'll be working with the tarot, Nefertari. I think it's Nefertari. I like that better. Nefertari. Okay. I'm just gonna see what comes through. I'm not really gonna ask any specific questions. Just, well, I mean, if anything, I'm asking Spirit what it is that the Divine Feminines need to know or need to do at this time for their highest good and for the highest good of oneness. Now, I don't know about you, but for the past couple of weeks, the energies have been very heavy. Very heavy. It's like you thought that the shadow work was done, that, you know, you went over the finish line, and then, whoops, nope. There is more that needs to be done. And some of us can be resistant to that because it's like, well, is there more that needs to be done because I didn't do, you know, everything up to this point right? Like, did I fail? This journey, this purpose, whatever, did I fail it? And am I being punished for not doing something I was supposed to do? And I don't think that's true. I think Divine Feminines, the heaviest of heavy lessons we have learned. But there are some seeds that have been planted in our past that we didn't deal with because it wasn't bothering us at that time. And so we just kind of pushed it away like, oh, it's not bothering me anymore, so I guess I don't have to do anything about it. I guess it's just gone. Cool. But that's not the case. Just because something's not bothering you, you know, at a certain point in time, doesn't mean that it's not working in the background, you know, affecting things. And then, you know, every seed that's planted, well, almost every seed that's planted, at least in the physical world, germinates, right? It comes to the surface, and then it's at that point that you know that it was planted and that it's still there, and then you can decide to let that plant grow, metaphorically, of course, or you can weed it out. And my friends, there's still some weeding out that we need to do. Okay, but let's just get a few cards here. I'm just going to connect for a second. Okay. The Divine Feminines. The Divine Feminines, please. Angels, Spirit Guides, thank you so much. I don't take reversals, by the way. Yeah, the Hanged Man. So Spirit really wants us to cool it for a second and go within. Just because we have a lot, so I'm having a hard time communicating. We definitely need to work on our communication too. That's still a thing. But we have a lot of passions. We have a lot of things that we want to do. We have a lot of things we want to be. We have a lot of things that we want to have. And now that we're feeling lighter, we're feeling more ascended, more awake. We're in, oh my god, manifest it, manifest it, manifest it mode. Like, ooh, my life should be so amazing right now. My life should be so wonderful. Why are these things that I'm wanting not just like pouring in, pouring in, pouring in, pouring in right now? And that's because, because things aren't pouring in, and we're feeling like we have to do more, do more, do more, and take action, 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 action on things, and then we get conflicted, like, with certain things, like, should we take action, or should we just let it go and wait for, for a blessing to come our way? Spirit's saying here, wait for the blessing to come your way. Don't take action. Let it go. Let it go. Become enlightened. Connect with Spirit. In order to connect with Spirit and really connect with Spirit, you do need to let go. You need to stop. You need to stop for a moment and go completely within, because in order to connect with Spirit, you have to connect with your heart space. And in order to connect with your heart space, you need to go within. You need to go within yourself, because you are, like, you are love. You are unconditional love. That unconditional love is a powerful force that will help you to manifest the things that you want in your life, and to, reach your goals and aspirations, and reach your vision and work your soul mission. But you can only truly tap into that love, that true unconditional love, that power, by going within. And you can go within only when you stop for a second and go within. You can't go within while working yourself to death at all these things you gotta do, and all these, and overwhelming yourself with a whole bunch of energies and options and what ifs. You have to just stop. It's like the void. It is from the void that creation comes. So we're definitely in the void. I can feel that. And we need to embrace the void, really, instead of fight it. Don't be afraid of the void as well. Let's see what else we have. Whoop. I'm not going to take those. It's too many. What else? Okay. Yeah. So Now, some of you may feel like, well, I have let go. I am becoming enlightened. I am super awake, super woke. I do know how to manifest. I do know how this universe stuff works. I do know how this spirit stuff works. I know how everything works. I get it. I get it. I get it. But, and that's great, and that's beautiful. That's beautiful. But, in your subconscious space still, we have the Emperor. I wonder if I can show you. I love this deck. Isn't it beautiful? Why is it upside down? I don't know. My camera's weird right now, so sorry. Sorry if that was weird. But anyway, we have the Emperor. In your subconscious space still, your Emperor is there. He's still in the back of your mind. But you're not seeing him here in the light, in the spotlight. And perhaps he is there waiting, and that's great. He's waiting, you know. He's coming. He's in your energy. That's awesome. But because of that, and because by he, I mean the divine masculine energy. Again, as always, could be male or female. It's energy. But I'm going to say he. He's still in the subconscious space, and there are parts of him that you have not let go of yet. I'm going to say that again. There are parts of him that you have not been enlightened to and or have not let go of yet. Okay, let's draw another card. Woo! That was a lot. Okay, let me just... What else? For divine feminine. Thank you. Guess what? We have the Wheel of Fortune. I love the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune, when it turns, things change. Your whole world turns. Your whole life turns. Everything changes. In this case, when this wheel turns for you, everything changes in a beautiful, fantastic way. Everything changes in your favor, like the tables turn in your favor. So this is going to happen or has already happened. Now you may not be 100% aware of that because we have the Hangman here. And you need to be aware of that. You may not be aware of that because this Emperor still, he's not right here in the spotlight. He's in the background. You may not be able to see him. But the wheel is turned in your favor. And I think Spirit really, I know, and you should know too, that Spirit wants you to stop for a second, take a break, and look at your life right now. Look at how the wheel has turned in your favor. Look at all the blessings the Spirit has given to you. Look at all of the toxic things, toxic people, negative things, stresses, all of those things that Spirit has taken from you for your highest good. Let's see what else. Whoops. This one just just fell on the floor. Oh, I think it was the only one. We got the Four of Swords. That's the one that fell on the floor. I'm not going to take it out of the deck. I'll put it back in, but it made an entrance. And the Four of Swords, I'll show you again. The Four of Swords is coming back after battle, just completely exhausted. Just dead. Dead. Coming back after a long, brutal war, just done. And this just further confirms that you've been through a lot. A lot. Spirit wants you to stop, take a break, rest, do good things for yourself, take care of yourself, connect to things that you love, and start to live a happy life, because guess what? That war, the war that you've been fighting all your life, it's over. And yeah, you're exhausted. You're exhausted. You can deny it if you want and keep doing what you're doing, but the cards are saying you are exhausted and you need to stop. Because the wheel is turning, or it has turned. Your Emperor is waiting for you. You have become enlightened. And that's beautiful. That is divine intervention. That is divinely guided. That is the divine's plan. That is justice. Wouldn't it be cool if the Justice card came out? Okay, we need one more. Just one more. At least from this deck. Yeah. Something in your life has ended. Is just, we have the Ten of Swords here. Something's ended. Something's done. And you need to let it go. Now, just because something's ended doesn't mean that it might not come back one day, or that, you know, it may not rise from the ashes one day. It could. But for now, something's ended. It's done. You need to let it go. Everything that is ended and done, you need to let go. It's done. It's dead. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. For good reason. Because the wheel is turning and things are starting to go in your favor. So things need to be cleared away, and space needs to be created in order for for your blessings to come in. Bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck we have the Four of Pentacles. So what you may not be realizing is that someone's holding on to you, or you're holding on to someone or something. And again, that's just further confirmation that you need to let go. You need to completely let go of the old, of the past. The old world. The old world. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's over. Now it's time to rebuild a new world. Complete of complete fulfillment and abundance and happiness and peace. Peace and connection to the heart space. Let's get an oracle card, and then I'll end it here because I'm not sure how much space I have on this camera, so I don't want the recording to cut out. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna get a oracle card from the Believe Your Own Magic deck. Or it's called Believe in Your Own Magic. I like this deck. It's perfect for Divine Feminine. So, and that's why I'm going to use it. Whatever you do during this time, these somewhat intense, confusing, heavy times, is don't forget who you are. Don't forget who you are and how far you've come. Don't forget who you are, who you want to be, how far you've come, and your worth, and everything you deserve. Don't get caught up in illusion that just because you don't have certain things, it's because you don't deserve them. We're going to get advice from Spirit. This one just fell, so this is think first before you judge. So, that just further confirms what I was saying. If you're looking around at your environment, at your life right now, your situations, and thinking, it's impossible for good things to be coming to me at this point. Like, this is just the way it is. You have another thing coming. You need to think again before you judge your outside circumstances. Because when we're manifesting, everything that occurs between the time that you set an intention and the time that it comes to fruition, everything that occurs in that middle, no matter if it seems good or bad, it's merely a bridge of incidents. A bridge that gets you from there to there. And I didn't mean to point at these cards, but, you know. Maybe Spirit wanted me to point to the cards that gets you from there to there, because it does. When the wheel turns when you make the intention for it to turn, when you make the intention to change your life, to create a new life, to create the life that you want. You get to there sometimes. This has to happen sometimes. Things need to end. Things need to be cut out. You might need to lose a job. You might need to lose a partner. You might need to make a change. You might need to leave something behind. You might need to leave a certain location behind, like, you know, home, like where you live. You might need to leave behind certain friends, certain relationships. Okay? That's just, it's all part of that bridge that's going to get you to where you really want to go. Okay. Angels and guides for the person watching. Divine Feminine. What is the, what's the advice? What advice? Okay, how do we let go? How do we let go? What will help us let go? How about that? What's going to help us let go? Okay. So we have homeward, take yourself out on a date. Throne, your potential is endless. We also have 42 and 45. I noticed that 42 is 6, 45 is 9, 69. That indicates balance, you know, yin and yang. So at this time, it's really important for you, and these two cards, I'm so glad they came out, perfectly illustrates, you know, yin and yang, the masculine and feminine. Because we have homeward, take yourself out on a date. This is a very feminine energy card. She's wearing a nice sundress. She's around Mother Nature. She's calm. She's just drinking her tea or her coffee. It's on the coffee cup. There's like a rocket on the coffee cup. That's interesting. but perhaps like rocket, like going out into the stars. So connecting with your star family, connecting to, you know, the wisdom of the universe. And just really being present. She's just present and calm and enjoying. And that's the advice. That's what's going to help you let go. Is if instead of focusing on everything you lost or might be losing, instead take yourself out on a date and do something nice for yourself. Give yourself some compassion. This journey is hard. It's hard. It takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of faith. A lot of waiting. So take yourself on a date. Be present. Get more into your receiving feminine energy. And then by contrast here, we have Throne. Your potential is endless. This looks more like a masculine energy card here to me. We also have 3 people sitting in these thrones, so you could have 3 spirit guides that you know about, or maybe you don't know about them at this time, but you will. Also could be mind, body, and spirit. But your potential is endless here. So yes, there are a lot of things you can manifest. There are a lot of things that you are manifesting. There are a lot of things that you want to be and that you can be and that you will be. And that's your masculine energy. That's that get, achieve, conquer. Balance it. Go for the things you want, but at the same time, don't go for it and expect instant. Don't have expectations of instant results, instant manifestations. Go for it, but then step back. Make sure you step back. Take a break. Be present. And watch things come into your life. The things that you want, watch those things come in. At the bottom of the deck, we have Bitch Fire. Stand up for yourself. So, bottom of the deck is something that you may not see coming or may not see is there, but perhaps there's someone in your space that that you need to stand up to, that you might need to cut ties with. That may not be for everyone, but it's for someone. And yeah, I'm gonna end it there. Thank you so much. If you have stuck through this whole reading, that is amazing. And your guides, thank you. And remember, as always, to subscribe, like, share this video, if you feel called to. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!